The last
Absolutely
stage initiation
devastated
duelist,
at this
right?
one because this has been a hard fought-for game. T1 going to be starting out on the defending side. EDG to set the pace on the attack. It's map 3 and it deserves to go the distance.
Really looking towards EDG to make something happen here on the attack as well. Set themselves up
I hope
comfortably.
Marcus never makes it
it's
to
the
game
weaker side of their pearl.
Why?
In terms of
That's
the
what
stats
Mo
here.
said.
Big gap towards B. Chi-Chu send a snake bite over the top here.
Toxic Mo.
Starting to explore
No
elsewhere.
way you're preying on the
Player's got
downfall
some
of my
space to
career.
work with. I think maybe just waiting on some contact here because he's got a very deep position. Doesn't have to overstep the mark just yet.
I like seeing this though, that he isn't overdoing it, but now with the pressure towards that B site, he's going to start moving forward. Now there is still that presence towards middle between, what, Munchkin? Oh lord, Munchkin's got dinked down, there's so much trouble.
Where was that Sarah
seems
facing?
to be napping right
Zaya's
here,
gone as
but
well.
you're absolutely right. Sire removed the snell problem.
there?
They are surrounded here. It's down towards back. Munchkin and Carpe. And he's actually got the first, but the trade is there. Nobody's got him. This is Manic again. Found the next one into the blender. There's nobody. Greets him with a smile
give
and
the
sends
Frenzy
him
some
back
more bullets,
home.
I think.
It's
It's
down
not
to
got a
Munchkin,
big enough
who
clip.
just got dinked instantly.
You say
second
the
they
Frenzy
stepped
needs
through
more
those double
bullets.
doors. How much more can one
Yeah, it was
man
a bait,
do?
Tom.
Not that
Sorry,
much.
you
She's
fell
a
for it.
beautiful setup in mid here. Two people posted up
To be
on
honest,
double doors.
it's not.
Just
It wouldn't
a
even be in
solo
your top
swing out.
10 worst
Like you
takes
said,
of the day.
massive amount of damage done onto Munchkin, but
Fair
Kankan's just
enough, it wouldn't
posted
actually.
up, anticipating this flank
We
coming
need to
through.
keep track of that.
Beautiful
Not
stuff.
yet. Maybe soon.
Can they add it on?
Not really
run it
complementary
back?
positions here between Carpe and Ban either.
How many
I need a
shitty
compliment.
takes
Secure
I don't know,
some
okay.
sort of control over
30 bullets
towards
per
back
clip,
halls
apparently, the
of
Frenzy
B.
should have.
EDG will get a pistol on the board.
If someone in your chat has said that,
Okay.
they should be shot.
Sheriff out for Sire. And EDG making no subtlety.
In-game.
Initial
Oh yeah, definitely.
towards A. Yeah, Sire
Rip
plays
Neve.
run it
You will be missed,
through
Neve.
here. That turret will be a nuisance. Keep in mind how close Smoggy
With
is.
30 Frenzy bullets.
I was hoping to see if he could catch Smoggy on a swing, but Smoggy not really having any of it. Let's finally get contact,
Hello.
but while this all happens, look towards the A side. They're actually pushing straight through towards R. Munchkin does well to even get one there.
Okay.
Getting punished, but Zeta
Look at where Zeta is.
finds
What the
himself in a
fuck?
1v3.
Just all the way,
Only
still
a classic
rotating
as well,
from
and
B.
There's going to be a chance for him to rotate and even find a pistol or
Planted.
upgrade to the SMG. Smoggy, the first one, and will find it. EDG 2 up
Our
here.
Valorant is just Marcus in his chat. Maybe.
Curious how T1 are going to approach this round.
Well, yeah. Still can't believe how there's so many people. They
feel a
must
little
they
more
must have like
tempered
just
here
caught
in
on to the
approach.
fact there was quite a lot of
They haven't
viewers, so
got
they're
that
just
second
going to use
explosiveness
this
we've
stream
seen
to get their drops
employed
up,
on
I
the other
guess.
maps.
Maybe.
It'll probably go back to its norm tomorrow.
Kankan just bringing a frenzy into the
4
previous here.
a.m.,
We'll actually
27 people.
throw a rifle
Just does,
in.
just
Have you
does.
gained many
actually, yeah, no, just
followers
swapping out
off
last
it?
second to the
Yeah.
stinger, so maybe looking towards getting that operator
I
on
don't know
Right,
if it's,
then.
I don't know if it's a follow bot.
And
I
for
still
T1,
don't know,
I-
'cause they're just
for,
coming
the
through
mental
so
reset
often.
More than anything, I need them to have a clean
I mean,
round.
that account was created
Yeah,
5
sure,
minutes
EDG
ago.
ride the momentum in that
Yeah.
second half performance on map 2.
Pick up the pistol
Yo,
here.
Nick
Yeah,
Ra-
absolutely.
It's like if they don't stop
Nick
that trend early,
Arasul,
kind of stem
speedy
the bleed a
speed.
little bit, my worry starts that T1 just don't feel
Are
the
you
game,
real?
and they still have a
Part
couple of,
eight.
you know,
Are you
those
real?
younger-ish players, less experienced players they're trying to integrate as well in, and again, that can weigh very heavily. So EDG almost kind of taking pause for thought here, kind of working through the utility that's in front of them. Taking a little bit of contact over towards double door. Ban is there.
Hey, Rinsam.
They're just shifting in through towards R.
Remove the alarm bot here. Still some molly set up towards main. Munchkin looking to post up on it. He's now looking the wrong way. Should note the nano coming through though. Ban's found one elsewhere. Howdong removed.
Okay. Keep them a little further away here. Let's look at that sight crunch coming in. How much room do they get here? Zeta does get affected by the flash, but nobody does well. Takes down one. Has to hold for a second here. Spike just about crossing on through. Unorthodox path, but it will go down. Munchkin overwhelmed. Now I'm worried.
These rounds
Now
are
they're in a
getting way too
post-plant. They
close.
can't really recover too many of these weapons. That's one bonus for T1, but they still got to figure this one out. There's still problems. Nobody still has that Bulldog.
It'll take Sire a while to close this gap as well.
I received
Look at
tons of
Chi-Chu. He's
bots
going
selling
exploring. He's
graphic
looking to wrap back
design.
through spawn.
Oh, the
I get
timing.
DM.
Nobody's gone down, but
Decided by
Kang does find Ban. Here we go. They're trying to make this one work. They're
Regroup.
taking away so much of that economy, but already it's starting to be a bigger problem here because Kang
He has
just got down
another. He has
Garping.
another smoke.
That's
He's
just
another
so
smoke. Another
bad.
smoke. Yeah,
Big
he's
shot
won
on
it.
Garping, and he
Doesn't know where
finds
he
the
is, though.
second.
He's won it, he's won
Chichu's
it.
still standing. Closing the gap.
Oh, he's got it!
Oh, he
Wow,
got the
last bullet.
deuce. Barely scraping by.
Second time
T1
that's
do
happened
posted on the board,
already.
but EDG do everything else.
Sire with the Red Bull clutch to get T1 their first round here on Pearl, but by the finest of margins. And like I said, the point at which Chichu's wrapping into spawn there, Kang actually regroups with the dash. But they relinquish a little bit of control. They lose line of sight on the spike, and that first half defuse just makes it so awkward for Chichu to make a decision. Even SI having the second cloud burst as well.
Yeah.
Crucial sequence of events.
You got the bots from
Certainly
Jonas's
wasn't
Discord.
clean.
Oh, that's
Certainly
fair.
wasn't what the doctor ordered. You're seeing it now.
What, you?
Spectres, Guardians,
No, I
Bulldogs.
said it.
T1 trying to stitch together a buy that can be fashioned into something.
I did get some friend
EDG.
requests from there, I'm pretty sure.
Showing all this intent towards 8. Seeker's going to come through, reveal 2 of the players quite clearly. Smoggy going to be actually threading the needle nicely, but he's going to be noted. That should be the swing from Munchkin, and he gets overwhelmed. Smoggy gets to live, and now that's a big success towards the site.
Double flank coming through though. Carpe and Sire. So really hoping that Zeta can survive this.
Oh,
Oh, he's
There's a
fucked,
pocket to
surely.
play
Like getting
he,
nice to
saves
see
the
ya.
wrong word, but he's
How are
still
you?
alive.
How is he alive?
5 HP.
Oh, ridiculous, but another plant. And last time we saw a Coyote was Kang getting called off there. Sire player way closer than he expected, and he
Oh,
had
wow.
support. And now Ban isolating the fight towards
EDG
nobody.
not
The only one to
really
answer back so
playing
far
a
was Chichu
good
with a
post
good
Oh,
trade.
nice.
Sire player
Sire is
keeps
so
things back
good.
in hand. It's all on Smoggy. A 1v2. He makes it to the 1v1, but
Say the
Ban
same thing about Smoggy.
standing
God
alive,
damn.
staying
Hello,
alive.
Thank
Captain.
God Zeta survives. Buys time for this flank to come back through. Because actually when they finally find a kill on the flank, that's when EDG start panicking a little bit. They don't have any comfortable positions then. Once main is compromised, Kang, you can see, completely caught off guard here. I'm not even sure, actually didn't know the placement
I
of
don't know
utility
how
here.
Zeta stayed alive that whole time. And the thing is, him taking that fight actually
Off
ends up
Smoggy.
being one
It
of
really
the
should be
deciding
him
factors.
disconnected here. T1 keep looking to find value.
Anime battle. Knives on both sides.
Okay.
That's all I. That's all I
Okay.
think they're
Yeah,
going
I've
towards
already
on.
stolen all your
You ready?
information and
Yeah.
sold you stuff,
It's gonna be
so
so
we don't need bots.
underwhelming. Here we go. This is the fight we want to be
Oh, maybe
seeing.
not.
It actually could be nuts. The flash goes
wow.
in. Kang gets a couple of steps in. Close to the
Oh
gap.
my lord.
Nuts! There it is. The true
No,
protagonist.
that's
Gonna take
ridiculous.
towards the side, take the space.
How's
Just
he doing that?
trailblazing the way for his side.
Not much of a fight.
Oh,
to
I
be
love
honest
that
with you.
bit.
Yeah, oh, that's beautiful.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
Turn off the stream, he's too good.
And overheat in 3, 2. Oh, he's dropped.
I don't think he can
It's
overheat.
not an enviable position, is it?
think
Kang
he's
once more.
perpetually
This guy's just
over-
hopping around. He just wants a fight. He's begging for someone to try and take him up on the challenge.
Niso?
Zeta slowly trying to creep away. He's going to find the first.
He was
Hamon
definitely
does go
cheating,
down.
right?
So maybe there's a little bit of room for, a little bit of something.
We don't
Another
say
fight.
definitely in this
Okay, he's
house.
going to keep his life, but down to 5 HP.
He was surely treating.
That's it. Surely that's got to be right.
Well, I said surely at the same time as
Yeah,
Pansy.
okay, they're
That's
going to
weird.
back away.
Don't
So,
call me Shirley.
the anime battle.
Don't call me Shirley.
Not too bad.
Hey, I just met you. And I just cheated. Sign me heretics. I'll get you wins.
Another round on the board, a third here
I can see what you mean about
for EDG.
you like sort of riffing off stuff. It doesn't go great, does it?
And a crazy
you mean?
exchange here to start this off. Even the Reckoning coming through as well.
What the hell's a riff?
Beautiful stuff from
He
Kang.
basically turned the jet up, do it
He
Odin
sees
there
those
for a
three players
second.
there. So
He's had so many rounds today.
Yeah.
So many. I mean, that's
make a frag movie of just this
Yeah.
game. Screw the rest of the tournament. Just this. I don't know how much of a tournament they'll get to play. Who knows? But literally, this game is enough for most people's lifetimes of clips. That's obscene. It's obscene. 2 to 3. T1 gonna have to pick themselves up off the floor. Rebuild into this.
early space
Ah,
calm.
no, they're not winning this round. Sire plays too
Broken
far away.
purchase. Sire on the rifle. Zeta.
The blade
Stunning
storm
the judge
spray
there.
control. Yeah, definitely.
Lockdown will come through and clear majority of B side. A little pocket to play in, yes. It's already pinged out here. The awareness is there from EDG. They're going to have to clear this corner. It's going to be the Trailblazers to potentially do it. Zayt's just outside of it. To give it a chance.
Oh,
And he takes it. He does quite well. Kankan's
Oh,
gone down
that's a
as well.
nice
This
shot.
is good. They're making a bit of a fight out of this one. Keep themselves standing. Sire player going to take down nobody. They don't get the plant.
that is the
left
spike,
deep
and
in
that
the
is a
back.
spike in a
Tricky
fucking
now.
shitty
They're
spot
Swaggy
as
and
well.
Chichu trying to navigate this new conundrum in front of them. Can they get that spike back?
I got the
Now,
spike.
yes, wall in the way. They get a little bit of a moment. Armbot goes in. They're finding a safe plant here, Mike. Isn't gonna
There's
be
no
easy.
way they plant here, is there?
Why not? Chichu does have 2 snake bites. Work with here, but Seeker's employed and looking to try and pre-take.
Oh my god!
Is he ready for it? Chichu
Oh.
steal another.
Wow.
What the hell?
Oh!
T1.
Damn, that was a fucking
Ridiculous
sick
from
call.
EDG. Baiting out with
Mate, these guys are actually doing really well.
Seekers invested. T1 look to try and make their numbers advantage work. But they play right
They
into
always
the
get
hands
the
of EDG.
thrifty and then they insta
Show
lose
me this
it.
again. Okay, yeah, Chichu, beautiful work.
Just
In
as the
fact,
cove's going
Swaggy's
up
able
as
to
well.
Just swing around in time to catch those final 2. Is that Seeker connected? Oh, wow. And okay,
You know what it
let's kinda
means
hit the
to
brakes.
them when
I
they
don't
react
think
like
they hit
that.
the timeout here for the likes of T1. They might have to. I again, don't know this team as well. They still got to buy here. That's got to be devastating, right? Like, that's a heartbreaking round.
Absolutely.
You're losing that, a 2v, what is it, 4? Especially after the Kankan round, you've had so many big mental
Really
rounds put
adopted
against you.
the code.
Especially when they did the hard work. Mitigating the lockdown. They find the difficult kills, deny
That's the thing, I'm
plant
seeing
as
a
well.
lot of teams that
Force
run this
EDG
comp now,
into
and I feel like for a lot of people it
what
just doesn't
feels
suit
like
them.
a very difficult
And
to
then you just
recover
got like
position.
teams like, well, I think DRX were running something similar to this earlier, but you
just
can
when
run
you have the
Astra and shit
utility.
on this map. Probably going to keep the Viper, but
Okay, Munchkin.
alright, well that
That's
works.
not bad.
Well,
Chaos on the side going to continue until
And
now.
Viper's
okay,
pit.
okay, so we have a whole lot of ults here played. Munchkin's still got his. We just saw the Chichu's invested theirs. Lockdown going to come in. Cause a couple of issues.
I was going to say, yeah, denies the Viper's pit, but only really forced them to the front side of Pillar.
He's
So it
good.
gives
Is
them
he
a
going to
very
try and survive in
comfortable
it?
Position is set up here.
Okay, Lockdown, but Chichu,
This is
Try and stay
disgusting.
safe.
Sire full clear this.
Sire, you're going to check, Yes, you
Oh,
do, Sire.
Sire's just
Great
smart,
heads up
man.
work
I
there.
didn't
Mate,
think
that
anybody
felt
would
like
clear
Three,
that.
who's still alive?
felt like
Not
it went
too
on
many.
for ages.
Nobody might be enough though. Can he deny the defuse?
It's probably because you're used to the detain off Gecko now.
Why did he get off?
They can't stop
Oh,
the
he
defuse.
got it.
T1 holding it down.
You said there's an open
bloody
sideline here. The
close.
lockdown doesn't force them all the way behind Pillar. But EDG can't hold on to this. T1, again, that timeline looking pretty similar to what they were trying to pull off on Haven. Only round wins coming through from defusals here. A huge kill here.
That's so
Yeah.
Munchkin
ridiculous.
to find a freebie and reset off it. He's the one to come through in the back end of this round as well to seal the deal
So
for
call me
T1's
maybe.
third.
It's a brawl, Mike. Right back to business.
Oh wait, this isn't
Kankai
a
up against
replay. What
Sire,
the
and
hell?
Sire to win out.
Sorry.
Nobody though did
Oh.
well last round. Wants to do well this round. 7 more bullets and 1 more victim.
Oh,
Can't get
lucky.
though.
Nice
Bad stays
try.
alive.
Oh, that's
He wins
spike.
out the battle and leaves him with the player
Ugh.
advantage.
Daisy.
3v2.
Oopsie
Just gets to the
daisy,
edge
I
of the wall.
hurt you again.
Blocks LOS for
Hit
Bam
me right now.
to find the kill. Chichu will reveal his position here. The snake bite. A little bit of a gap. I'm not sure why Zeta's not picking up the slack on either side of this. Finally going to pick up the angle towards Art.
How
I'm
did I
worried
get
about
the
Smoggy.
spike back?
If he's given a chance,
Okay.
Zeta shuts it down.
Okay, so should be not a problem. Right, we're good.
Should be not a problem.
Okay,
Should be
Chip.
not a
Yeah,
problem.
Chip.
Look
Chitty
how
Chip.
decisive I am in my verbiage.
Munchkin surely finds this one.
Oh no.
45 HP
Oh, we didn't get
though.
the
That's not
bomb.
doable.
I
It's
swear to
not
God, I just
doable.
saw
40
him grab the
seconds.
bomb and run away.
Give it up. Wow.
Wait!
That's,
Even Chichu's like, wait,
yeah.
No, I suppose we know he's
Hey,
saving.
Paying
That's
a
why.
lot
That's
of
why it's
respect.
weird.
Yeah, a lot of respect.
Yeah,
I'm
It's a lot about
surprised
T1
he's
right now,
saving
if
in a
anything.
1v2. I guess because he's low
Making,
low health, but like,
yeah.
I mean, he's forced to
No
Viper's pit.
mistakes
He's
in
going to be
this.
happy with that.
And, Chichu's just
This is twice now that the stars aligned that T1
Well, he
and
didn't really
EDG
force it.
both focus one of these extremities in the same
His
round.
existence
He's only
did.
really seen those to be rounds where there's any sort of, I guess, commitment to the opening engagement on both sides.
I don't mind them using the
Like I
Viper split,
said,
to be honest.
Both teams finding it in the right rounds.
He's got the Viper TP under the
They
spike.
just get
Ah,
the
okay,
upgrade.
cool. I
Sat there
forgot
with
about that
Bulldog the entire
strat.
time. There we go. Treats himself. A cheat. Well, I mean, in a 1v2 there at the end, he at least drawed out the ult, which you'll take. You'll absolutely take that. 4-4.
Yeah, you pull the pit away in a round where it's already concluded. Obviously, T1. like I said,
13-4.
paying a lot of
Yeah, I'd say
respect to
that's
Choo Choo
optimistic.
still being alive, but
Wonder if he'll do a Mitch and we'll see him change it to 13-5
curious
after
of,
this
yeah,
one.
whether or not anything else is going to come through for
Wow.
EDG.
Is
Is that what
Two
Mitch
stingers,
does? What the hell,
factor
Mitch?
in
What
the
are you
hands of
doing?
Chi-Chu. Two sheriffs to
Playing
round
the
things
Odin.
out. Nobody does have the
You
Seekers,
playing
but
Diablo right now?
not really
No,
close enough to
I'm
any other
watching.
ultimates to get anything going here for EDG.
No, I mean, if you get like an opportunity, if there's something you can springboard off, yeah, maybe you throw it in if you get a couple
Well, it feels
of
ages ago since we were talking about
big
the Diablo
starters.
Well, you
conversation.
look towards Smoggy potentially. He's 3 away though, and
Good old
Okay.
Diablo.
Okay, change his crosshair.
Yeah, I'm burnt out.
Diabolo, should I
Need
say?
a break. Diabolo.
It feels just like the normal black cross earlier. Who knows? 'Cause he does do the wiggly mouse moves. He's got the Kierby aim.
I was sick of the
Keep my
Diabolo, by
attention.
the
This
way.
time, no opportunity to bring it in.
A Diabolo 4.
Baghdadi holding well. Seemingly very aware of their
2 sticks.
wants in
I got
this.
some moves.
Side player greeting nobody, so the split really doesn't find too much. And now trying to cross through from this position would be a death
Nice
funnel
position
coming
from
out of
Ban
it.
here.
Uh,
Only finds one.
now we
Great
find one.
execution.
Chi-Chu does respond.
Oh!
4v2 now. Carpe though.
Oh my god, Smoggy.
Wow. They should find Smoggy responds.
no.
Find another one.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
good.
It's fine. No
I was
pressure.
just
No
about to
sweat.
say
Okay.
T1 feels that
Don't
they're
get worried.
stabilising a little
Fine.
bit in this half, but luckily closing that one out.
Every little thing.
Find their 5th. One ahead now of EDG as we enter round 10. This is a crucial one for EDG, yeah. No surprise to see the timeout coming through here.
What have they got in the kit?
Lockdown available, Seekers available as well, but like I said, a couple more ultimates just a miss.
I just feel it very hard to categorize EDG because it's like sometimes they're gonna have they just seem to have rounds where it's like it feels hard to characterize what works for them in a weird way. It's like they have so many rounds. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those teams where it's very hard to like sit back and look and go, okay, well, can they replicate that? And then the weird thing is, yes, because apparently Kang is the best player that we've
Well,
ever seen.
actually,
But-
here on the
Is there a
attack,
cat
I
in
don't
your
wanna say anything
apartment?
about
No,
that,
there isn't.
certainly a quieter performance than we've seen across
Map
the first
two,
2
at
maps.
least, yeah.
Smoggy stepping up to the plate once again on this Killjoy. Haldong down at 1 and 9, but you can't even really blame him for some of these rounds and how they're going out.
Do you
Especially
want
on that
a
harbor,
cat
it's
in your
almost
apartment?
similar to Sage duty. Sometimes you're the one that
They're
does
human,
bear
yes.
the brunt of a lot of
Just so
utilities.
happens I
Loves
sell
things.
cats.
Yeah.
Soulcast duty.
What?
I just call that.
The Soulcast
yeah,
duty,
just-
yeah.
I
He's
don't
here at this
actually.
event, though, so it's fine. You know, he's
I've had
He's a
this
joke.
chat. I've had this chat with him.
you've gone through
Yeah,
it.
he's alright with it. Yeah.
I mean, after lock-in, he probably wasn't all right with it then.
I left it a month or so. And
Got it, yeah, you let it cool down.
it's
Like the knifing
like
on
week
Haven. There's so many.
4, I think.
Yeah, but that's pretty nice. Yeah, that was all right. Well, our focus aside, it is 5-4. Still, it feels inseparable with these teams, but there has been a string of rounds now from T1. So, on to back for EDG. They have some options to work with. Let's see what they go for.
And the reason I say starting to stabilize is because they're not conceding plants now. We're talking about heavily relying on, or being forced into a position to find
He just
diffusers
fucking
to win
flashed
out
the window and
rounds.
blinded like his whole
2 rounds
team.
now where time and elimination has decided it.
Oh, I feel like
I
it's
wanna see
getting
what the
hotter and
purpose
hotter now.
In this round is going to be of Chi-Chu here.
27 degrees,
I assume he's
Jesus.
just holding space for them to go for this late rotate, but
Yeah, but where's the pressure come from?
Yeah.
T1
Humidity's
haven't
actually
set our
not that
fact
high,
finder,
but it feels
after the
disgusting.
Trailblazer being spotted and no follow-up coming through,
What,
Ban's
temperature
already
do you
preemptively
right now?
rotating.
yeah,
And like I said,
Flash,
this
20
This
degrees
Killjoy
for
setup
me,
is
but
to
it feels
minimize
warmer.
the I guess,
20.
freedom inside the
21
cove.
or
of
27.
plant. So
27, fucking hell.
it should buy time, but already T1 making their way this direction, Lauren.
Wait, so when's
Yeah,
it meant to be
the flash that went out
thunderstorms
after the
from
rotation
3?
of Band is going to confirm the suspicions. They know it. Yeah, it's going to be a bursty piece. Going to use the Seekers to try and get through. You can see him isolating
Why
a
do
little
British
bit.
people
No
not
denial
have
of
it?
the plant
Look,
just
British
yet, though, and
don't
Can
have
gets handled.
anything
Side player sends him
useful.
back to the menu
Like
this round.
fucking
Out
our
on
trains
Tricos.
are
Again,
boiling
a big
hot.
opportunity. Puts his life on the line and succeeds. Chi-Chu
well,
doing
he's
incredibly well. And that is around flipped on
Like,
its
if
head
it
from what I
snows the
expected.
tiniest
Absolutely,
bit,
it's a late round
all
hit
the
that
underground
just looks
trains don't work
so
anymore.
comfortable for EDG. T1 left scratching their heads, honestly. Haldon completely unnoted.
And if you look at, again, protocol list of things that are meant to work out, well, you get the early read, you get the early rotation, you get the bodies ready on the side. But again, that play coming out from Haldon, just kind of willing to tank the damage.
They pivot so quickly out of committing to this farm, by the way. Cove goes down, a little bit of
Thank
pressure
God
built on
yeah,
the
the
other
underground
side.
is
Nanoswarms
awful.
don't really
Like,
achieve
it's
anything.
so bad.
Lockdown goes in, and it's Haldon with the spike.
It's like
to
they
swing
didn't
through
predict
back
it could ever
halls
be won.
and find a
Didn't even
two-piece.
notice that.
It just, again, the audible there for EDG in that chaos. And like I said, it looks so comfortable.
These two teams so close, 5 apiece now. Cyberplay needs a big round here, though. The rest of the 5 very shoddy, and Chi-Chu deals with them instantaneously.
Oh yeah, I'm
That's
sure
a heavy
it's
hit
the
and now
K-Corp. I'm sure those
And
are
on
the
the others
stream.
try and do something with very little. That's not bad. Munchkin, remember those 3 he got
Surely.
before?
Oh my
he tried
God.
it again.
His Sheriff is actually filth.
Massive work from the boy, but now down to Ban and Zeta. Yes, he does have the Bulldog on Ban, but any opportunity to use it yet to be seen.
Oh no.
Zeta forced back by the first snake bite.
Holy shit, they're
One
using
gonna come
so
through
much
as well.
util just to clear
does
that
have
one
the Viper
spot.
if he wants to
I guess
throw in
there's
here.
no one else even close.
3v2, advantage EDG. Late flank coming through from Ban. You said Bulldog in hand, but
Tell me more
a lot of
Sheriff is
ground to
better.
cover here.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Feliz Navidad.
Expecting some utility here. Tries to block it off with the cove, but there's nothing there. I'm not even sure actually can they spot the edge of that cove. Doesn't even matter. Chi-Chu will find it. Just Zeta and a Frenzy.
I've heard the frenzies are quite good, but I don't think they're this good. Michael, I see in the eyebrow raise.
I'm not making any faces. It's doable.
Yeah?
Yep.
Believer? Cool.
Yeah, I also
Yeah,
think
this
with
is now
Elmi
just
Moore,
gonna
it was like he just
little
did it
down
in
on the
high
times round,
impact
wasn't gonna
rounds
be
every
particularly
single
much to do. I'm
time.
looking to
That
see
was
if maybe
just
there's
what was so
something that could happen
frustrating
with
for the
Cyberplay, but with
opponents.
him being found so early on. And, I mean, Munchkin made a great go of it. Can't say he didn't. But freestanding, Zeta going to go down to the spike. And EDG will hold the round now. If it's true to what we've seen so far, first 2 maps, 6 apiece, both times on the half here. I wonder, do we see the same again here?
Like I said, really, you're looking for EDG to make this as best they can on the first half, because that's where it sits a little weaker. I think overall this year, 68% round win rate on the defense, which is terrifying. So if they find a lead here in the first, T1, the odds are stacked against them.
Okay, Kang unnoted by that flash early on. So a player playing anti-flash of this has to turn around.
That's slick.
Ooh, that's not
Very
good.
brave.
Yeah, that's ridiculous that he went for that. I mean, it wasn't necessarily a bad call, but he has forced them away
Smoggy's
into the
down.
eyes of
I don't believe
Munchkin.
it.
Catching Smoggy on the other side is big. That's
This is
taking
a
away
bit of
little
an
bit of
over-rotation.
pressure.
This has been
from
missing from the last
T1.
few rounds. A free opener from T1. And a 10-second gap or so behind it before any
They
possibility
don't even
of
have
contact
Killjoy util
to come through
covering
from
A,
EDG.
bro.
There's no one on the A
They
side.
could
That does-
literally
And
walk
Kang's
out
not
A
found the
main,
space. He's
walk
got the
up.
operator, so he's slowly clearing through. And actually Burnage dash up very early on. So got to wait for his
Yeah, I
teammates
guess he's just-
to back him up.
Do they have anything to
Yeah,
worry
he's
about?
just
Okay,
doing
so
it
they've got Munchkin's
randomly.
ult here
I
as
was to say,
well.
yeah, they're
See,
sitting
yeah.
Bro,
deep now
like
for
this
the
is up against a
lockdown.
squad that has a
they're gonna have
Viper's
to see
pit
both
online.
through,
You
which
give him
does
that much
reveal that
space
one
off
player
one
towards the middle
contact
as well. That's gonna be
on
quite
mid
indicative of Chi-Chu's
and one on
position.
B.
I was gonna say,
Crazy.
T2 is spotted out with the Seeker, but does the pinch come through? Because
Oh my God,
I
this
think
is the
Munchkin
fucking
wants to
Viper
get
though.
this as deep as
This is the
possible.
Viper.
It looks like they're trying to isolate so they can't be caught. And there it is. Okay, big pickup.
That's
There's
the
ult.
lockdown he wants.
Okay, he's going to force a little bit more of a presence towards CT from EDG,
Alright,
but with
that
Albon
might-
going
that
down,
was
that's a
the-
problem. It's
the
not an easy
riskiest
fight.
fucking
Cyberplay,
play
great
from Aldon.
connection. It's all on one. How much can Kang do a 1v5? This needs a lot of work. It ain't going to happen this round. It feels
be honest, 6
fated
rounds
to once
defense is
again
pretty
see
fucking
that
good.
6-6 scoreline. These two teams
You ever
are
wonder
going
what
the
Mitch cussing on
distance,
alcohol
Mike.
would sound like? Exactly the
And that's the
fucking
one, really.
same.
EDG were in a position to give themselves an
Yeah,
advantage.
I'm me through and through. What can I say?
Unable to do so here. He said T1.
Because I was going to say something like maybe he'll slip up on more words,
EDG
but
were approaching
Don't think I
this
can.
half, but
don't think it can get worse
So
than
EDG
what's
strike
already
back.
happened.
It's only uphill from here,
Way
and
to
that's
close
you know,
out.
that's how I
Let's
live
come
my
back
life.
after the break.
Sup, Lewis?
To be honest, we have 1,200 people here. I actually genuinely think
Another 6-6 half.
Yep, another 6 weeks.
that they would appreciate the Queef video.
Edward Gaming, I think, living up to
You mother.
Right.
kind of the hype and hopes of a lot of people, right? Yourself included. Yinsu, you had really high hopes for Edward
You
Gaming.
son of a
But
bitch.
the fact that they are going
I'm
toe
not
to
bad,
toe with
Lewis.
T1,
Just higher.
It's
Going
quite
up
awesome
before
to see,
it
to be
was
honest,
not-
because this really does feel
the
like the
weather is
time.
too
I
warm.
don't
Yes,
even-
If
I
it
don't
was
even
cooler, I
for
think
them
I'd be
to
okay,
potentially
but
get
it's
that
now
first
starting to
win for
hit me
China
because
over the
it's
initial
27
hurdle.
degrees in the
Yeah,
UK.
it definitely does. I mean,
I have got
I think it'll
myself
be
my
interesting
little
to see
air
whether they keep it
conditioning
up in the
unit,
second
which
half.
I need to
We'll
set
see.
up, you
But
know,
first,
like a
let's
little
take a
window
look at the
thing. I
Verizon
need to do that.
high-speed
So I'm going to do
moment
that
from
once the
that
stream
half.
ends.
This was from round 5. Would you believe it? It's Kung Kung.
Yeah.
What are the chances?
Exactly. This one was the one that Pansy called an anime battle, and I think for good reason. Both jets are there with knives in hand. And look at how
That's
good
just
the utility
ridiculous.
is, and look how faster paced it is for Kangkang and the rest of EDG, whereas they're going for the reckoning push on the other side and just getting
Yeah, I
caught out.
agree.
And that,
I think a
I
lot of
feel has
these
been the
games
way
are
with
like
T1.
super
Even when they try to do
entertaining
something proactive,
because they're
they
more
get tripped up because
scrappy.
their timing's just a bit too slow.
Yeah, but I will say I have been quite impressed that they managed to rally back as well.
I
It felt
like that's the thing.
early
I
on,
think
Edward Gaming again were just
NRG versus
beating
Na'Vi
ever-loving,
is going
not
to
gonna
be
say it, but out of
a
them.
good
Yeah,
game.
and
I
it was
don't
just
know if it'll be
brutal,
a
but they
great
did
viewer
manage to turn it around
experience.
quite early. Usually the first thing to go is the discipline. When you're trying to, have the protocols intact, you're trying to play to
Stabilize
deny.
a
It's really
box.
important that you're playing
I don't
together
even know
here.
what
You have
that
really
means.
good ideas of how to disrupt this post-plant setup, but it didn't go amiss. And it was one of the things that was really the strength for T1, I think, that carried them
Oh
to that
shit, yeah,
6-6.
with Hey Viva,
Look
you're
at these protocols.
getting
So they have a
owned.
player in
That's
front of the
actually rough.
diffuser, so that if you kill them, you think you've won the round. And then they also have people pushing through the high tide. So it's just that little triple play where everybody knows what their
Jackie
job
wishes
is.
you a
One
happy
to stick,
birthday, Ryan.
one to body block, one to push. It works really well, and that's one of the reasons why T1 have improved so much.
Only
happy
like
you
The problem is
6 months
they're going
early.
into their attack half now, and they couldn't stop Kangkang's jet orb on Haven. I don't know if they can now.
I mean, they
That's
have
everything.
to if they want to go through the upper bracket route of qualifying for playoffs. Pansy and Hypok, this is it. One of them is going to be taking the win, and I cannot tell you which one I think is going to be. EDG. You
Got to get the last word.
EDG. Full faith. All right.
EDG are looking stronger than T1 right now.
Who wants EDG?
From the
win?
rounds we've seen, I
I mean,
think.
I think she's
Getting
mentioned that a
game.
couple of times.
Yeah,
It's
no,
subtly,
at
very
6-6,
subtle
I do
way.
think they look a lot
Okay.
stronger.
Let's kind of take a step back here because I think a lot of our expectations have changed since the start of this game.
I'll be
seeing
honest,
the
6
pacing
rounds on
coming out from
defense is
EDG,
very
the
good.
capability of T1 to match that,
Especially
and
when
then
they're
kind of,
playing this
even
poo
going
comp.
further than that for T1, right? Kind of you're
It's
trying
just
to deal with
the
Kang
Go
and
B
it still
simulator
succeeds.
comp.
It's been a ridiculous affair between these two. Do you think
I
this
do
is
think the one
cracking
thing
point
that
for
can
T1?
kinda
Is this
save them,
just
though,
out
is
of
the
their
fact
reach? Is this
that
time that EDG
Kang's
finally
op
pushes
is
for that first
unreal.
win?
I think
So
they
if you
need to
post him up on
confidently
B,
set
you
the
actually have a
tempo here
chance that
early
he
on
can
in the
just win you
second
some
half
rounds.
for me to feel confident about them pulling this
Nice
back.
molly, actually.
Again, EDG
And a
actually conceding
really
lot of
nice
space here,
orb.
but
I like
look
that
at the
setup.
mini-map. Look at what Munchkin's got to deal with
So
here.
hard for them to
Lots
get back
coming
in.
through.
Oh my
He's
god!
cleared. He gets the first, he gets the second as well.
You're
Nice.
so clean with
Nice
it, Munchkin.
luck.
2 big shots. And yes, Kang still stands.
Can't
but
wait
that's
for power
massive. That's
changes.
4
I think
times.
I personally think it'll be easier to like
Full side
hold
control as
beat,
well, so
but I don't know
EDG
if it'll
gonna
make
have
it
his work cut
easier
out for him.
to retake still.
The solo
Obviously, you
play here
can
to try
one
and
smoke
crack
it
back through
instead,
from
which is
spawn.
helpful,
The
but
time.
I guess the good
Time
thing is it
running
means
so
other
low
comps
now.
will be a
Blue
little
can
bit
just
more
close the
viable.
gap here. They can just start playing with that clock, right? Buy a couple more seconds. You can hear it starting to get faster and faster. Kang wants to get down towards it. Smoggy,
Wait.
big pick. Kang's found Carpe, but they got to make a move on this
Wait.
right about now. They are running so low on the time. Smoggy has to defend. Kang
don't know.
forced off it. He can't do any more here. Drags them to their grave with him. But it will
This guy
be
is insane
T1
though.
to get the
It's actually
first.
ridiculous.
Goes out in style nonetheless.
He's
And
guns
that's
like
it.
me.
5 orbs towards the
Yeah,
blade
if
storm.
you were good.
Sorry, 4. It falls to the spike.
Yeah.
No,
Just
no,
like
no,
me
no.
for real on God.
Again, good progress for him.
Oh,
nonetheless.
actually, I think it's just the replays that does this, by the way.
Yeah, if he gets cleared there, definitely
Maybe.
doable.
It does that very often.
It might be
during the
because
replays.
he's
Need
coming
to
from.
make
No,
something
because some of the
happen here.
start of the rounds had like muted commentary and shit.
The casters and stuff.
See, well, I think EDG at least feels like
It's literally
EDG
what
have
happens
definitely
is the
dominated
signal
the pistols in this
is
series.
going
T1
from
opportunity here
there
to
in Japan all the way to
something down
Dublin
here on the
and then
back
all
of
the way
him.
back to Japan and then out to the world.
much deeper
Wait,
investment. of
wait, the
Trailblazer here to
replays
clear
are
out
done
this
from
close
Dublin?
space.
Yes.
Yeah.
T1 maybe wanted to set the precedent of some B
Oh,
pressure
see- Jack, I
they
get-
finally have they confirmed all the
early on
playing
in the first
teams?
2 rounds.
Yeah, that wall's going to make it tricky.
I
They
don't
might
think
have to
so,
respect
yeah.
that until the cove. That will at least maybe give them a little bit of room to work. You can see Chi-Chu looking into it. Hold on. This is getting
Unless-
messy until
unless
then.
due to
Zayt
points,
as well
it's
controls the
confirmed.
madness and the mayhem.
I don't think all the finals
Pulls
have
it
been
down a
played
bit.
though yet.
Can do no more. They will be fine in the end. Got a little bit dangerous, a little bit, you know,
EMEA.
boisterous, but they relaxed.
Actually, a cleaner conversion.
It's
yeah,
not
I feel like
all.
actually,
It's only
Pretty clean as
East
we've seen
2
yeah, a lot of times
and
EDG pack a punch in these
Portugal
sort
that
of
needs to be done.
rounds
But-
where they
Oh,
don't
East
bring an
is
awful lot in.
today. That's going to be a really good best of 5.
2 rounds to start
That's
things off
Benji
for
Fisher's
T1.
team,
I'm curious, like I
Enterprise.
said,
Oh,
that
Hyber's
is
Ben.
Hyber
kinda
on
plant the
Team
seeds.
Queso. Oh, I'm happy
Yeah.
that he's doing well.
Wait,
Alorante.
is he in play?
Oh
right?
wait,
Team
so
Queso
you're
set up
gonna
towards
play
B-side
against
early on, and
the
T1 looked
Luri.
to
That's
maybe rely on
actually
that
kind
conditioning.
of sick.
And really, that's
You
forced
versus
Kankang
the
into a position
IGL
to
you
try and
replaced.
anchor this B
I
lane
hope
area.
that game happens. I hope we
see
get that
time
as a
and time again on
matchup.
Pearl.
Get me in there.
We're different here though. Saya disconnected.
He's got a lot of space though.
Yeah, identified a gap actually.
S2G I think will be tough to play
I wonder if we
against.
see that appear later on in this. Now,
The pings come through from EDG.
They got a
though.
lot of
They're aware of
firepower.
exactly where he's
Mandatory.
drifting.
Your boy Hips in
great
there.
guesswork from them.
Mitch's
Just feeling
best
maybe
friend,
no pressure towards
Kadavra.
B long, but now with the hit towards B, they might turn attention. Howdong
I like
so ready for
Kadavra.
it though. Sire player, as you highlighted,
kid.
was
Great
so
job.
Alliance,
expected.
right?
G2 on the
He
support
was
as well.
indeed. We picked
Not
him up.
allowing Smoggy to fight alone. Yes, taken low.
Oh,
but
and
still,
also the
Fun to
Italian
come in.
team with
What do these three do
Bippo.
here?
It made
Man,
it
not
through.
so much,
Good
but
old
Zeta going to be
Cregan.
thriving in this.
It's got a pit.
Massive.
That's
Come
huge
in.
to
Who
get
plays
this
for
online.
Team Rad now?
Come
Talented
through
player.
well.
Don't
Zeta
really
trying
know.
to
I
slip
know
away a little
full
bit there.
TW.
Make them work
What
for
type
their
of
dinner.
human is he?
The 3 players remaining, still got the flash, still got the
I think
dog
Mickey
as well for
plays for
nobody. A
them.
lot to be
Being-
played with there for them. Team's not trying to clear through. Won't find Zeta just yet though. We're still
Cool
going to need a
laps
lot of
around
work
him.
coming out from Carpe
How
as
long
well,
have they
trying to
taken
support
to...
this.
How long have...
Oh, he got
Oh!
that Spectre, but he does really well.
Jeez.
T1.
Okay, they're running away with this now.
Beautiful work there.
No
Zeta,
way.
heroics.
On the
That is
attack side of
massive
Pearl,
to convert
unheard
this.
of.
9-6 ahead now. Kankang,
Get
one
that
off the
bugger.
Blade Storm.
Why is he zooming
Not
in
going
on
to
it?
have that off the
Oh,
ridge.
yeah, get right in.
The awareness is there to try and deny the orbs here,
Pussy found.
considering what
Wait,
has
who are
Should've
they?
waited
They
to
like...
see if he
throughout
Are
the
they...
series.
Are they, big names in
I feel
Japan?
Especially after the
They were
last
like, not the
map,
VIP
Kinda,
booth.
really started to tear away with it a bit, signs
Maybe.
more confident. Seeing T1 with an opportunity to go up on the second half is huge for them, right? It's like 9-6, gives a little bit of buffer.
I feel like they've been forced into recovery mode time and time again in this series.
That's incredible.
Wait, I've always
to
wanted
do.
to see
Obviously,
more
you've got
from,
Kankang in your face just doing, like,
Alorante.
Even on
wild
Fracture in a
stuff.
13-10 win, it felt like that.
Yeah,
See,
Murray's
very
very
good
good.
player.
Obnox
See
is
how they
cracked.
fare
So
with
it's a good
little
team.
bit of an upper hand here. 2 players.
Wait,
stuck
whose
towards the
team
back
is
of the
that?
site.
Mouse.
Carpe going to isolate Howdong quite quickly here. EDG very close by though. Flash going to go in.
Finished second in
Kankang ready
dunk.
to try and pounce on this, but they're not going to
Yeah,
find much success
CGN.
just yet. It's Smoggy trying to find a couple of
Like,
players
the
here.
thing is with CGN,
Kankang
who could
will
have ever
get you.
known that
That's
element
not bad
would be
anymore. Would have
good?
been better, but that's all
Definitely
he can
not
achieve this
me
time.
or OG
Wait,
Valorant.
Smoggy with
He's
a
always-
sheriff and a
he's always
dream,
been a
and it's going to be
decent player,
crushed.
no?
Nothing
Yeah,
more
I'm
out
just
of
it
that
was a
one.
joke because OG
EDG
fucking
have
French
to
team
answer back
kicked him.
now. We'll have the benefit of the round loss bonus here to potentially ride through a light shield purchase, but they invest everything,
GMT got smashed in the
including an
final yesterday
operator,
by
a glass
Desire.
cannon nonetheless. So EDG will call the timeout here because this is crucial for them here.
Yeah, that's the thing.
On the
Yeah, it was
deciding
the
map.
German one was already done. I think S2G
Sadly,
being in
here's
there
the
was a
real
little bit of a
consideration.
surprise. And also the fact
That
that Digital
heartbreaking game
Athletics
on
made like that lower
Right.
bracket run and
Yeah,
just fucking
different affair this
smashed
time around
everyone on the
because
way.
yeah, a little bit of a gap developed here.
I'm also mega
So I
surprised
believe EDG in
Fireflux
that
didn't
second
even
half
come
got to
close
12
to
very
making
quickly,
it.
and 100 Thieves
Meg.
clawed their
Pulled it
way
back,
back in.
Yeah. Does EDG even have that in them yet? They haven't really got a grip much onto
Man, look
this
at
half
that.
yet
It looks
at
so
all.
cool.
Again, converting as we've seen T1 do, converting the bonus here. It's
We could
instantly put them
get
in that bad
Logan
position, right?
versus
It's-
Element.
It's very tough to come back
Ah,
from this
so
scenario.
one of Mitch's favorite players.
I caught you off guard as well. I heard it. All right, I saw your face. I would say
Wait,
though,
he's a
yeah,
good
it's
player
interesting
though,
being
right?
Instantly under
Who?
that pressure situation.
Logan.
It happens. We've seen teams
Yeah.
use that, bonus
Almost an
conversion.
alliance
They haven't been able
player.
to do what was done by the likes of T1. That's incredible for them. Set them up to succeed instantly on double digits. You couldn't ask for a better start to a second half. However,
Good
it's
times.
not over yet. Right now, it's just the my rounds.
Sure, but I feel like
What's
it,
that,
it
Mitch?
very much could be. This is
No.
potentially T1 finding
Never
11.
know.
Yeah,
breaking
best
the
of one
bank, and
sucks.
actually
I
if
don't know- I
EDG
don't know
Wait,
why
invests
was
it's
these two
Logan on
ultimates now,
Alliance?
Nope.
that could be a
No.
game changer.
I have faith.
I feel like I missed out on some information
like I said,
here.
EDG have to answer
To
back now. The
summarize, he
time
begged
is
to
now
leave his, and I
to have
quote,
a say in
shit
this
team
second half of
to
Pearl.
come and join us. But
Bladestorm,
wanted to just play a
Seekers
qualifier
available
with
for
them,
T1
played the
as well.
qualified. then decided
And
he'd
it
change
looks
his
quite
mind
quick
and
from
still
T1
play
at
with
least
his
initially.
quote shit team.
Making no
And,
subtlety of that early presence towards A.
The conditioning's worked.
Then
It's forced the
eliminated
adjustment
us.
of Kankang over towards B.
with his shit
There's
team.
a gap created towards A here.
Oh.
Yeah.
T1 catches the
1v4
timing.
us on
How long
split
has
with a
it sit so
fucking
deep on this?
sheriff.
They've cleared so much
Is
space here
everyone
as well.
peeked him?
T1
Everyone wanted to
swiftly
say
making
hello
this
to our
work.
good old friend Logan and fucked us
Now
over.
the post plant
But,
should
you
be
know,
quite comfortable as well.
good
Three
times.
players kind of sitting
Good times.
very actively here.
Difference being Munchkin has
Is that when you had
That's for
Lucker
that.
on the team?
utility in place to address this flank. Yeah,
we
already
always have
noted.
Lucker on the team.
Yeah, but how are they going to try
I
and clear
left
through this
one
place?
look at
That's what I'm looking for. Munchkin does
Yeah,
really
nice
well
guy.
towards nobody. They want to go even further.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
wow.
chasing him down.
Yeah, they're
They
running
felt
away with
soggy,
this.
making
Yeah,
it hurt.
that's
This is
sad.
gorgeous from T1. A pace change in a moment like this. It's going to need something from this man. But it feels like the time's almost gone already. By the time they get here, I don't think they can do any more. I think they have to back away, especially with
No
that
way Mitch
operational
brings us
play.
up by himself. Yeah, he brought it up,
Beautifully
definitely.
done. Like I said, T1 swing out this timeout.
He was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You
I
gotta
miss
admit,
Logan.
You're probably feeling like they have to address the B
It's a
long
memory
hole.
I love
And I was like,
relive.
Logan Paul?
amount
And
of
he was like,
space.
no,
Because
the
T1
French
were running
Logan,
away with
who
those
I
rounds
tried.
in terms of freedom.
Logan Paul, the
Like I said
WWE
here,
wrestler.
it's not a slow push towards
Yes.
A. Immediately identifying that window.
Actually, we should probably not
Find
talk
the
about
plant
him on
and
a
it's
stream to
comfortable.
do
It's an
with
aggressive
Japan.
post plant as well.
Yeah,
On the
it's
back
Oh,
of the
yeah.
flank being identified, they actually pressure all the way in towards connector. Not
wouldn't
trying
have
to
made
find
that
that flank.
connection
I think maybe
unless it's,
anticipating. Yeah, they might have cleared through all the
Yeah, I
way through
think
B.
it
That
takes
might
a
be
lot.
2 or
It
3 people.
takes a bit of brain
coming through on
power
the
to make the
flank.
connection. But if you know, you
Beautiful
know.
stuff from T1. Really, really well constructed.
You know.
Now you start to panic if you're
Whenever
EDG.
Element gets... See,
Absolutely, it's
I'm
off kilter now in
still
terms of
mad
purchase
that Element
as well.
isn't in the
mean,
tier
Kang
1.
Kang
Down those Seekers too.
Yeah, Kankang
But there's
down
a
to
few players
550.
like that.
No blades.
Obviously, there was no one that Mitch thinks could join KC, so...
There's no intention behind this
can't
just
put
yet. They're
Enzo
trying
in
to
there.
work towards middle. Once again, exploring through art here.
Not my words.
Oh,
Well,
by the
they
way,
were. You said them.
We
Doesn't
watched
make them
here
my
though.
words.
Kankang, well aware of this
I read
until
them.
then. Loses his
Oh,
sight.
nice shot.
Takes
How
the
do you
next
feel
look,
about the
though,
whole
finds
heretic
Munchkin.
situation?
This is the
Mitch?
damage he needs to achieve, and he has to still do more.
To be honest,
One is
though,
not enough.
I think
The rest
anybody
of
should
the
be
team
allowed
on
roster moves
Sheriff's
with a bad
excluding
back.
Haldon. That's it.
Yeah, because the
Kankang
guy
think
with the
it's-
injury said
What's
that
nothing,
the bad
Scarpe
back
tucks
came
into that
after he
right
got
side
subbed,
corner.
so I
Well, it
don't get
also
how
is
they're allowed
irrelevant.
Through
If,
as well,
like,
trying to
why'd
clear
you
through
get a
that
sub
side.
if someone has a
Teachers
bad
found
back?
Zeta.
I'll
Hold
stub my
on,
toe,
okay.
sub
They
me
ain't
out.
done yet.
Yeah, it
That
literally
lockdown
becomes a
will have
case
to
of
be
I've got
respected.
migraines.
It's forced
You
him
know,
slightly
something
further
that
away.
you cannot
Carpe now
prove.
next on the
Bad
chopping
back
block.
is what they
Does
use
go
in the
down and
States
now
to get
down to
fucking weed
Sire
passes
Ban.
because
Are
they
you got
can't,
anything
like,
to say about this
what do
one?
you do
No.
if a guy has a bad
Kankang
back?
again.
You can't
Still
fucking
doing damage.
call
Found the
his
last
bluff.
one alive.
You know what I mean?
He's overwhelmed,
So
but
the-
EDG.
The problem
Hold on for another round
is
here.
that right
That's
now
the
we
round
reach a
they
situation.
put
Let me
up.
paint a picture, Marcus. You're on my team.
Ridiculous.
We're in franchise.
He has
That's
changed
another
it.
one where there's
He's
just-
changed it to 13-11.
Half a
11.
second either way.
Nice.
Somebody swings onto a dry
Let's
angle
start as
that
13-4.
Kankang swings back out into. And Munchkin the one
respect
to
the grind.
I
ultimately
knew
be
it.
punished here. I feel like I've said that a number of times
But,
in this series. Again, beautiful utility to obviously
Yeah, Marcus,
seal
let's
off
just paint a picture real quick.
behind
You're
that
on my
lockdown,
team.
but it just
I
needs to
don't
be a
like
little
you
bit
on my
more
team.
shallow.
I want to swap you
Just
out.
focus
oh,
on the
I
side
can't
control.
because it's franchise and we can't make a change. Okay, cool. Hey, Marcus, you're benched and we're
Okay.
putting our coach in.
Did you cling to
So you're
life
gonna sit
though,
on the
Lauren?
fucking side,
about.
make your money,
about.
sure. You don't give a
Operators
fuck
in
about
play
money,
for both
right? You're here to
sides.
win. You're here to
Okay.
compete. You don't
I
get to
suspect
compete
the
now.
Zeta's already
I keep
crossed
you
through a
there for
little
2
bit of
months. I
utility,
tell
could've
you,
facilitated
hey, we're
that.
trying
Really good
this,
position,
that, and
right?
everything.
Told
Oh, he
to
broke the
believe that.
contract. Oh, he whatever. And Riot keep telling us, no, that's not a good enough reason to make a roster change right now. So what if we let you out of this hell that you're in, just being trapped on a roster? We're going to release you
Feels the pressure.
if, and the only way out of this is if you have
How
a bad
much
back.
can he do? He's
Or
got an
something like
army
that.
on the
Will
other
you say that
side.
you've
He's
got
already
injury?
taken
Yes.
one
I'm not saying
away.
that's what happened
Does get
with
closed
Zeke.
down
I'm saying
on
that's what
low.
could happen with any
Oh, here we
of
go.
that.
Springs into action and takes a step
Yeah,
further, but he didn't clear
it's
back.
so
It's like,
dumb.
hold on, they ain't out of the
I
woods just yet.
don't
Nobody's done massive work, and don't forget
Everyone needs to be able to
about
make
the
a
likes
roster
of
change, in
Smoggy
my
Sillinger
opinion.
around here. How long can fight Tire player?
I
They have
mean,
not
if
done yet.
Heretics
Yes,
can,
Kankang
then
fell, but the rest still held
can
their
make
own
it,
here.
sure.
Carpe's gone down, and
If
that's
everyone's
just
everyone should be, because
Munchkin,
it's
and
already
that spike is
highlighting a
out
problem
of
in the
hand.
system.
He is not
If
able to play
we've reached that
any
point
around this.
that I
He's got to back
feel
away here. Tries to reset a little
that
and hope
it's
for the
only
best,
fair,
but right
but
now EDG,
I also
they're
understand
digging
that
in their heels.
there's a lot
They are
of
not going to go
contracts and
quietly
stuff
out of
that
this game.
if they make a compromise
Munchkin,
here,
a chance.
who knows what the ripple of
The
that will
tag.
be later on.
But 3 players
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be easy.
I get.
You
I
can't,
guess.
you
but-
can't
but-
treat
Yeah, no
teams
matter what.
differently.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Seconds.
That's my
Business
perspective. But I don't know.
Not a
I don't know
chance
everything
in
that
hell.
went into making that
EDG.
decision.
3 standing,
but
operator
it's-
back.
Well,
Doesn't seem
obviously
great.
there's
They're back in the game,
not
guys.
inherent
Just a
his
little
fault or
overzealous from
anything to
Saya.
do with them, but that whole
Again,
situation in
I
comparison
think
to what
reading into
Vitality
yes,
now
they've
need to do,
put
it's
Kang
just-
in this hard anchor
tough,
position.
I mean,
There's going to be a huge
that's-
gap. And when he finds his second
if it
here,
was just-
I think
if
he's just thinking, yeah,
Vitality
it's free,
needs
guys.
to
Follow me up.
obviously change
And then
as
Ban
they
swings
do.
ahead of the Cove
That's a
coming
completely
down.
separate issue,
Things
right? It's like-
start to spiral out of control. This one slips through
No,
T1's
but I
fingers.
That situation
That's the
is
hope
so
they need though
unique.
for EDG.
Yeah.
This kind of just reignites what they had.
What time is it in Korea? Is it getting late?
Probably
I
wasn't
think
happy at the end of
so.
that.
Yeah.
Ahead.
Clips from
That might have been the earliest.
earlier on in the round.
Yeah.
They're before
time out here
Japan.
for T1 if you
It's
are
like 8
wondering.
PM.
And rightly so. This is the first 2 that EDG have posted in a while. That momentum
time is it in
switch
Japan? The same
has
time zone?
truly
8
come
PM,
into
yeah, I
effect.
think it's
Right,
the
we're
same.
starting to see that little change up here. So a little bit of a different look in that.
I thought it was at
now,
least an hour or
Kang
two
still
behind.
playing such a
Oh.
pivotal role. Solo anchor.
Oh, no, they're
almost on that.
very,
Still
very
finding a
close
bit of
to each
value,
other.
still playing out very
Yeah,
well.
like,
Buying enough time for those rotations, but again, do you think T1 can
Literally,
navigate
yeah.
around them? Do they need to? What can they go back to here? What's option-wise left for T1 now? They're at 11
we go
rounds,
do a
Mike. The
different
only
I mean,
for that.
they still have a lead to work with here, and
Absolutely.
again, you don't really want this one to come down to the wire, but at least the benefit to maybe reset, even if they lose here, they can get a little bit more progress
hour
back
behind,
towards
okay, yeah,
a
makes
comfortable
sense.
ult cycle. But we're back in a position where we're asking them really to slow things down, start, or go back to basics.
Yes.
We're talking about
Reset
obviously,
Faster to go to
yeah,
Korea with the
identifying
ferries
where
than it is to go to
Kang
Tokyo
is with this
the bullet
operator
train. God damn.
and making a decision
Oh, I
based on
love
the
Bullet
back of it.
Train.
Great movie.
You've seen that twice, haven't you? You want to see it a third time?
Exactly, Marcus. You know
does
it.
have a
Let's
challenge
watch
in
it
I was-
together right now.
Last time around.
I heard that scene
Oh,
like-
challenge is gone. It ain't even the challenge. And as soon as they clear that, look at the
Where are
rotation
you?
as well.
You
Chicho
saw Brad Pitt,
instantly
did
over
you?
towards A.
No, I actually
I
didn't.
know, because he's
You
shouldering
didn't
that
see
pillar.
Brad Pitt, did you? Why
There's not
not?
going to be
You'd
any
have led
second
them,
layer
didn't
to
you?
it. Side player
That's
trying to creep out, but
Fucking
spacing's not there.
Lazy
Carpe will fall too.
Come back.
G coming alive now. Starting to look way better off. Starting to get a little bit of fire back in him. That noted. Any player
Cheering for
unconsidered
EDG,
was
I'm
Munchkin.
not
baby.
really cheering for either.
deep, so
Like,
it
my
won't be
pick'em
revealed
is
just yet, but how do you
T1.
cross that
I think it'd be
bar?
cool if trying to get their
That's where I
first
can see
dub, but
Chichu,
I
sorry,
don't really
Smoggy,
mind who wins this
is waiting
game.
to play contact off it.
Wait, if EDG actually never got a...
Because like you think of the mental game in these, it's just
No,
like
EDG
swings
have got a
and
win before, no?
roundabouts.
At an online
T1
event?
getting to 11, having
Offline
that
event or
perfect
not?
Start in the second half, converting
No.
the bonus round, everything's looking golden.
Never.
You kind of figured it out.
I'm
you
pretty
can
sure that was the whole
position EDG
storyline on the
early.
desk.
You're getting everything you want, and then suddenly, little
Oh,
very
was it?
switch flicks. EDG start getting a little bit, back in.
Yeah, they played Champions. They lost 2-1 to Paperex, 2-0 to Liquid. They played Lock-In, lost 2-1
Yeah,
to
but solo
100
anchor,
Thieves.
but he's back
think
in a
that's
position to dictate the tempo of these rounds, and that's where EDG
I remember that
really
against...
shine.
That game versus 100
T1
Thieves was
unfortunately,
hella close,
And
wasn't
like I
it?
said, lots of positives
Damn,
in the early
it's
rounds.
genuinely
now don't
like
have
you
the
live in the
benefit
past.
of that financial cushion. Here's Zeta down to
I
2100.
see.
didn't
I don't
know
know
the
if you
progress
just
on the
managed to
brainstorm, but
deafen
see it
at
very
like the
shortly.
perfect moments every
I
single
have
time.
recently-ish.
Any.
I have been getting up and going. I was making a coffee for Meg. Maybe we spoke about it then.
Yeah, Sire's nowhere near it.
Maybe.
Curious, really, of what
How does that
investment
100
we will
Thieves
see
game?
from T1.
I think it was really
pretty
close.
Okay.
A stinger in the hands
I heard
of
it was
Carpe.
kind of close, actually.
Actually going to swap over, going to try
I
and
don't
put
know.
Sai in a position to do some work here. The other side of things, a Viper's Pit and a Blade Storm.
Really? Yeah.
EDG to work with.
I do wonder if Kang spoke English to like a high enough
Looks like
level
T1 will
if another
re-explore
team
that
would
B
try and
option.
sign
Now,
him.
we
Like
have
I don't
seen
know
switch
if
up
they'd
here.
have
They
the
have
money
put
to do
the
it,
likes
but the
of
guys.
over towards middle by double door.
Wait, do you
Unreal.
think it?
Maybe just knowing that Chichu
think
has
it
this
buyouts
to
a lot?
invest if needed.
Deep investment of it, actually.
I like
Cross
EDG
feeling
have
treacherous
bang.
towards Asai, isn't it? Meant to get through that.
I don't think they're gonna let the best Chinese player just go.
Again, no adjustment from Kang yet. Still holding towards those double doors, maybe expecting them to fall away
Navi
from this
stands
on
for
the
nice
contact
aim,
of that
very
Viper's Pit.
inconsistent.
Could get the punish if he holds patient enough, but they could take that deeper route.
That's toxic, and I
Another
will
thing
ban
as
you.
well, on the other side of the map,
Remember
Smoggy
that.
does have what's an anti-plant setup here to buy time for the rotation, but it's coming through very early on, actually.
Maybe just
Yeah,
try-
nobody head that way.
Yeah, I want to
Maybe
go to
send a
Japan at
flash out,
some
maybe
point
to
for sure.
Send the Trailblazer through, and it's actually
Japan
a
and
flash over the
Korea.
top.
I haven't seen either.
Confirmed
but
presence here.
I think
a little bit of a red
if I
herring.
go, I want to do one of those overnight
Absolutely.
trains.
Munchkin is the only one here. 4 other players still waiting.
Oh yeah, they're
now
meant to
they
be
know that
really
it's all
cool.
but a ruse.
Yeah,
What can Chichu do
so
about
I've
this one?
seen
He's going to
videos
push
of
out of
people
position for
traveling
just a second.
across Japan
The
and
Viper Spear is
taking them
about
to
to
like
drop.
Osaka and
Loses the
stuff.
pit.
That's gone down now. Grand reveal, hello. They still have, hold on.
Varrox, bro, that'd
They're
be
going to check
awesome.
this, right? They do check this diligently. You can see them all trying to get the attention, and Kangang's
One
still
day.
going to be doing damage. Hold on,
Wait.
gets away with it, takes down Sora player.
It's going, it's going.
I can't believe they're bringing it back.
Falls. They had no idea that Howdon could be here in this corner.
Kangan gets his up,
Spike
the
left
game
loose.
changes.
They are backing the hell away. These two
Oh, is
players
there no pizza
need
on the
the
train?
rifles
Oh, I guess
'cause
Mitch won't be
EDG
going there.
just held them back again.
T1 do so much
in
right
hindsight,
here.
I'm
EDG as
out.
well, like I said, that flash catching over towards 8. Pulls the rotation, but at the last moment, it's Howdong to cling onto that B-side control and Kang to come back through with it.
But also the fact that the likes of Chichu are fighting so desperately for their attention, right? They're trying to play in Howdong so badly to make it such an issue to clear
They
the
took
other two
Knives out,
players
but only after one
that
kill.
no one's considering him at that point.
You shouldn't have filmed Knives Out.
Even the Reckoning comes
Yeah,
through
great
here. And,
movie.
like I said, mitigates the pit perfectly.
You
Think
shouldn't have
last
the second
one?
one.
Somehow, it's 11-10 now, EDG.
I have.
4
I actually
rounds
haven't.
unanswered.
Have you
That
seen the
looks pretty
film Knives Out?
It's another
It's
situation.
like you
I've
live
heard
in the
of it.
fucking past, Tom.
to stabilize, but they've been unable to do so. 5 rounds now.
Kang's here. Haven't seen him on this site for a minute now. We've seen these 3-play splits. This guy seems always good for 1. Haven't seen him falter just yet. 3 on the other side, he's still good for it! Oh, and even the backup,
and the dog
support
afterwards
system
was
so
perfect.
good for EDG! He's reading him like a book!
Oh my god.
Not to it,
Oh.
finally falls, hold on! Ban!
Chance?
Tell me you got something for me here in a
Serious
1v2.
And the clutch
Oh my
again.
god, shoot.
He was
Can he
good for him.
deliver?
He was good for him, Mike.
Oh.
This is so much.
Wait!
58 seconds to play with.
He's
It's
actually
2
gonna
to
do
5.
it.
Chichu
Jump!
standing outside.
Jump!
He's navigating
Oh,
this
no.
quietly.
Oh, he's actually gonna do it.
Chichu could be an issue if he turns
Oh,
around.
this
He
could be
hasn't
so
yet.
good.
He's not quite checking. But does Ban look back? He does. He's
No,
gonna find it. Okay, now the
behind
1v1. The steps are gonna be
you.
heard. Chichu knows it, but does he get around
Does
the
he
corner
catch
in
him?
time? Ban!
He didn't shoot.
Oh, he's
it.
coming around the corner just in time. Chichu's not been running the entire time either. He's creeping up on
So
him
scared
slowly.
that it's linked.
Wait, that 1
Dear
second's
how
killed him. That 1
close
second
Chichu
killed him.
is. This is a disaster.
That
in
1
the
second
making.
killed
There's
him.
no
Oh,
way it's
that's
gonna
such
be
a fucking
Chichu's
shame.
got him dead, and we
He
are
was about to
tied
back
all
off into
even.
the
Oh, my
corner.
camera overheated. Well, that's
What a
good.
ridiculous round.
Wait, what happened to
Finally
it?
comes down to a 1v1.
It's the color test. This is just a color test.
Oh shit,
It's
mine's warm.
11-11 here.
We interrupt this broadcast with an emergency
I
broadcast.
hate to say it again.
We'll see if it
Kang
lasts till the end of the game. I'll
rotating
definitely have
once
the air
again, but there's no
conditions set up.
trailblazer to open up this site. It's a dry swing from Sire with the dash popped. And Kang punishes once again.
What is that from?
I'm looking where he is this round.
Was it
Mike.
from?
Now it's T1 are
like
going to
the
try and find some aggression
emergency
over towards
broadcast
B long.
system in
They can't get
America.
away from
I mean,
him.
it's obviously
Kang
not
set
like
up here
that.
once
It's
again.
a
Sticking
whole-
around for the post part.
Waiting
No.
patiently. T1 could be walking in to their absolute demise. It's 3 players this time. And he's going to hear all of this relayed by nobody. He's still going to be standing. It's Chichu.
Oh,
He's
he's
standing
not
on
even
the
needed.
two.
I
Kang
can't believe
still
what's
waiting on the
happening. I
back line,
cannot
has
believe
to fall
T1 are
away.
actually playing
Big
fucking
damage coming
baseball
in.
right
That's
now.
not bad. Taking down those first 2, but look at the casualties they've suffered. Strewn across long. Sire player down, Carpe down, Munchkin down. This could be the lead for EDG. What can Zeta and Ban do?
A chance here to get both ultimates, the Pit and the Reckoning.
That's what T1 be
But
saying
get
right
past
now.
this guy.
Little
Yeah,
losers.
exactly.
That's your first
Zeta
and
needs a
pretty
kill
much
for
last
Viper's
challenge, it
Pit, and
feels
then they
like.
win the round.
Jump spot for
Legit.
Howdong.
Don't do it.
I don't know if you know the play. They're
Don't
pausing.
do
They're trying
it.
to wait for that rotation.
Oh,
You can already see the back line being cleared by
Nah,
Smoggy. They're not
Kang
gonna
gets
fall for
one
any of
here.
this.
Yeah,
Kang
you're not-
just waits.
Guy is so good.
Stand
25 and 15,
deliver.
bro.
Zeta now down. It's all on Ban in a 1v3.
He's actually
So
just
much on
carried
this
them
man's
through
shoulders
this.
here.
Like, they've had good
Being held
setup
at
to
11.
support him,
A
but
tap on
that's
the spike.
ridiculous.
Just draws in the hunter.
Ban can win this though. If
Can-
EDG
can.
play it dumb.
Trying to toy with him.
Can win this.
Ban just not getting any opportunity. The shorty is out. And it's damn good.
Fuck's
12
sake.
This is
rounds for
wild.
EDG.
This is crazy.
T1 held on 11.
Talk about EDG righting
Come
their
on,
wrongs on the
T1.
international stage at the start of this map, and an opportunity to do it, to close out Pearl as the decider. Ridiculous stuff here. And the support system in place. G2 actually delivers the openers here. T1 ripped to shreds here on the second half.
I mean, you've got
23rd round.
Let's try T1. Look, it's not over yet. Safe, man.
Bloody hell. Don't get to see this sword performance
Yeah,
every
like
day
this
for
song
T1.
is a banger.
This is about to be devastating. They've got ult, so Mike, they've got a lot to play with here, right? They've got,
On my mind.
money should be there. Well, maybe not for everyone. Money may not be there. I might have told a lie to you, but the ults are at least there. But they haven't been able to convert those even when they've
What
had
time did you go live this morning, Tom, by the way?
ults. Yeah, they're
Like I said, there's a number of times where T1 just, when they flip
Mike's
towards
overheated
the
as
other
well, I
side,
guess.
there's just a lack of awareness of
What?
the Trailblazer around,
Right
making
now.
sure that Kankang's
What
not
time? How long
posted
have you
up
been
on an
live
aggressive
on-
angle.
on
Even on that
stream?
previous,
8 hours
they missed
and
the
13
Trailblazer
minutes.
all the
Oh
way
my
up
God.
towards
You are
basically
playing
the top of
overtime.
ramp.
Marcus said that you've overheated.
Again, it can be removed so quickly.
Maybe I
the
have, to
value
be honest.
from that utility has really been lacking.
3 minutes
At least
quicker
here
than
in,
me, you were.
I guess from round 17 onwards. But 6 rounds unanswered here. EDG on the brink of closing
I've
out
gone
the
past that
third.
phase of tired now.
No, I'll be sleeping well after this.
okay.
What time are you going to wake
I'm
up?
probably down for Kankang. Actually, just going to be sitting on the
I have
rifle
no
this
idea.
time.
3:30, ready for the next day.
Feeling that
He's
pressure.
left that somewhere.
Yeah, it
Maybe.
feels like he has. He had it. He's going to be around.
15
Really
hours
gets to
sleep.
force him away from the first angle. 26 kills already.
Yeah. Oh, wait, is that?
Superhuman
Yeah, it's
performance from
15
him.
hours.
He feels all that
Hibernation.
pressure coming in now.
Oh,
The
come on,
Seek's gonna be
T1.
countering it already. We've got a couple of
Oh.
players here. Dipped away from the fight. Munchkin almost had the best of it. But it's Howdong succeeding
Nice.
against Zaya player.
Come on,
Big
T1.
trade comes out though. Munchkin still
Oh,
standing.
that's big.
Can't get
What?
removed. It's just chaos
He's
on the
1
site
HP.
already. But look at where the spike is. They
Good
haven't
sense.
fully committed yet. How is
Here
he
comes
alive?
the doggy.
How is he alive? How is this? What? He got away.
Oh,
How is
that's
this happening?
insane.
Smoggy now tries to navigate the depths and he's found Zeta. The spike now creeping towards the site.
Okay,
And it's
they
got
live,
Smoggy.
they live,
It's
they
all on
live.
Chichu. This could be 12. There it is. 12 apiece.
How is this day
Finally,
one,
T1
man?
wake up.
Another overtime for EDG
The thing
on
is,
the
like,
Oh,
all
good
of the
Lord.
leagues have been so competitive. I mean,
How will
especially
this one
EMEA,
pan out?
I would say. And coming into this
There's
event,
one where
it
Kankang
is
here
like
isolated. The raid
predicted
boss
to probably
removed.
be the most
What is that
competitive
kill,
event,
by the
I
way?
think, because teams are just getting better and
Zeta
better.
was left on 1 HP from the wallbang as well.
Oh,
It's nice to
come
see.
on.
Slips back into the pit, finds a heal from Carpe. What a way to turn things around and force
Love the
overtime.
Japanese fans.
Didn't expect us to be here, if I'm honest. I didn't expect that T1 would be brought up to this many rounds. I thought they'd close out. They were held on 11, but I was like, cool, they'll be fine. No, EDG running it back. The last hurdle, the last opportunity. T1.
You doubted the Valorant scripting.
Yeah, my bad.
The Pearl Decider.
I guess that's on me, isn't
Of
it?
course we went here. Of course, yeah,
It is us. Everyone else having 2
yeah,
zeros.
six rounds unanswered.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7th to lose.
29 teams.
Of course.
Brutal.
Yeah, if anyone's seen the script, please forward it on over. Plan my evening around it. But I just, looking at these string of rounds just blows my mind, right? Just, what are you meant to do with
Yeah,
it?
I think because
Coaches,
normally you're
players,
just
yeah,
looking
'cause
at
the
post
tempo's
plants,
all
but
over the
because
place, and
Kankang's
that's where
so
you
good
can
at aggressive
Maybe
operator,
give a little bit of leeway to
It
T1
actually makes
being
it
off
so
their
much
game
more
in terms of
exciting.
protocols and stuff. This has been so hard for either team to really, grasp some of these rounds. So difficult to read. Like I said in the first half, really, the stars aligning on 2 rounds where both
that
teams focus the same part of the map, but it's about all there's been in terms of similarities.
OT now. T1 on the defending side. Obviously EDG on that attack. Zaya player sitting anti-flash once again, but it's Munchkin with the straight up spam. Gonna catch Howdong, making this site take a little trickier here. And Zaya player, that's bold! And it works! Takes down Kankang and sits a little deeper on the site here. So much damage done so early.
yeah, this crowd is
No
way
chance of a
more
trade
hyped
coming
than
back through on either of
any
those.
crowd we've seen for
So early
like an
5v3.
opening day.
Well, even hyper than the Brazilian crowd.
But opening
we
day,
noted
yeah,
it.
100%.
Yeah, man.
Spot just
Just
yet.
not
finds
on
another
the days when
T1.
Brazilians are playing.
Yeah, they're more like
He's
invested.
hanging
because
around.
it's a more
Yeah.
interesting game.
I mean, he's been bullied
But
the
it ebbs
whole
and flows so well with the way the
game
crowd
here. It feels
reacts.
like
Oh,
Someone gets the kill.
Melting shot.
Oh,
God.
transfer.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Okay.
He's one off. He's one off lockdown.
He's 70 HP.
1v3
Right off the
lockdown.
plant,
though.
No, Michael.
Nah,
I
but
need you
he-
to relax. There's no way.
Like they could wait this out, but they're not.
Right.
Look at them. They're
He's
pushing.
a little worried about the T.
Well, yeah, they'll
He's
just go
paranoid about
break
the flank.
it.
No one's there. So they can just overwhelm, deal with the lockdown.
Oh my god.
And Smoggy's gonna get another hold on. It's
Oh
all
my
we do. He's
God.
got ice time.
Oh!
Smoggy.
Oh, that's so unlucky. That would have been one of the greatest clutches
Not
ever.
even close.
This is a day one
that could've
game,
been
Mike.
so
I can't be
big.
seeing this.
In
What
overtime
the
as
hell
well.
was that?
Dude,
Fuck,
holy.
that's heartbreaking. Oh, bro.
You're not giving me an ad now.
Oh no.
I refreshed into an ad.
Oh nah, that's one thing you can't do is refresh. Because Valorant turn off their ads on their main channel, and they automatically play them in the breaks.
This is exactly what I want to know, T.
Yeah. Well, it's a B hit. Surprise, surprise. T1 are
It's all good.
quite
Oh, man,
literally
5
running
players
it
against
down
him. Could
wrong.
be anyone else.
I'm already seeing it.
Kang's here.
Oh, okay.
T1 handling
Thanks
this
for
time,
telling me.
forced away further. Much better protocols this time.
Absolutely, utility much better from T1 here, but Kang
Oh,
looking to slip back
GG,
in.
what a
It's
fake
still him.
comeback.
Flash connects. Oh,
Oh.
he gets body blocked. No escape.
That's so sad,
T1.
bro.
This might be enough.
Chinese
3
players
other
can't
players
catch a
still
break.
so far. They've
Ah.
secured the site. The last 3 are on the flank. This is so much work for them.
They're all flanking.
And EDG
They know it's
might have let it slip too far away. Smoggy on the
Yeah.
tray, but they've
Wait,
got
they
so
don't.
many
Why
players
is
to get through.
Fire-
4 players in front of them. T1 turning the tides just as is needed.
Bless
the trade
them,
wasn't
bless
clean
them,
enough.
bless
They
them.
needed that even smoother. The Smoggy tried so desperately in that last round. But the time is running away from him, slipping through his fingertips.
NT,
T1.
NT.
It took OT. It took all the rounds. But they get across.